Hi dears, as an English learner, are you familiar with the most useful English phrases and English sentences which are common among native speakers whenever they want to interrupt someone who's speaking? You know how important they are as they increase your confidence while speaking to others. My name is Anahit, and in this lesson available on EnglishAnahit, I'm going to teach you the most common English phrases and English sentences which are extremely necessary whenever you'd like or you have to interrupt someone. Hope you enjoy this video. If I were you, I wouldn't miss it as it includes a number of useful phrases and also important points. Keep watching to the end, please. Thank you. Can I interrupt you for a second? Can I interrupt you for a minute? You can remove you. Can I interrupt for a second? Can I interrupt for a minute? Could I stop you there for a second? You can adjust to these sentences. If I can just interrupt you, if I could just interrupt you, if I may just interrupt you, if I might just interrupt you. You can add for a minute, for a moment, for a second to the end of these sentences this way. If you don't mind me interrupting, if it's okay to interrupt, may I interrupt? If you will allow me to say something, if you will allow me to speak, if you will allow me to say something for a second, if you will allow me to speak for a second. English speakers sometimes use some English phrases to be sure if it's a suitable time to add something and if it is a suitable time to interrupt. What are they? Is this a good time to say? Would this be the right time to add my thought on? Whenever you are going to show how sorry you are to interrupt someone, I mean you want to show you regret interrupting a person, you can use these phrases. I'm afraid I have to stop you there. I'm afraid is the formal form of I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude, but I'd like to ask a question. I'm afraid I can't let you go on without saying. I don't mean to be rude, but may I interrupt quickly? Excuse the interruption, but excuse me, but may I jump in here? It is used whenever you are going to join a conversation and add something. I'm terribly sorry to interrupt you, but sorry to interrupt you, but sorry, can I just say something here? Sorry for interrupting, but may I add something quickly? I hate to interrupt, but I don't mean to interrupt, but I wouldn't usually interrupt, but I don't usually interrupt, but would you allow me to say something? Would you allow me to add something? Pardon me, I'd just like to say something here. Pardon my interruption, but I think it's important to mention that. Can I ask something? Can I say, before I forget, before we change topic, I'm going to hear what you have to say, but I'll let you finish in a moment. But can I stop you? Can I stop you there? Can I stop you there for a second? We sometimes interrupt someone because we are going to show our agreement with what they are saying. In this situation, these phrases are useful. Sure, what's more? Absolutely, and undoubtedly, in fact. Quite right. I even say that. Yes, and what about the time you interrupt someone to show your disagreement? That's very interesting, but yeah, but sorry to burden, but can I throw my sense in? If I might add something, is it okay if I jump in for a second?